Okay, good morning. This is Kung Fu Dad. We're gonna move on, and son, we're gonna move on from our warm-ups and start learning some of the basics. So this morning, for breakfast after a practice, because I'm not gonna eat before I start doing this practice because I'll upset my stomach, I'm gonna have an Asian pear, which I got off the ground, so it's organic. I got it off the ground from a tree around here. Can't believe it. And I'm going to have some green tea, because they say that caffeine is supposed to be good for you, and they say green tea is good for you. And this green tea is from Taiwan, but I bought it. Oh wait, I didn't buy it because I got it from Buy Nothing JP. So that breakfast that I'm going to eat after I work out cost me nothing. Alright. Today we're going to do Shun Sun. So we're going to get into our horse stance.
I'm going to be in the show.
Okay, you're going to be in the show. You don't have to get in a real deep horse stance. Just feet. I wouldn't even, some people say shoulder width apart. Some people, sometimes they make you measure out like this. Bend your knees, one, heels out, toes out, heels straight, so your feet are straight. But honestly, find a comfortable, just find a comfortable space. You don't have to look down at your feet to check if they're right. And just sink down. You're comfortable, you're sinking down, you're engaging your leg muscles a little bit, but this one we're actually going to focus on turning our waist. Now in English we call this an elbow block, and in Chinese it's just Shun Sun, which means turning the body, twisting the waist. You try not to turn your stance, but I turn my stance too. I can turn my stance, and you can also work on it not turning your stance so that you're engaging your core more.
What does engaging mean?
Well, it means you're using your core. You're using these middle muscles, and also you're stretching it out. So you don't have to go too hard. I actually already warmed up today, so you might want to warm up first, but you could even do this move as a warm-up. You're not just twisting as hard as you can. You're easing into it. And I feel my hips stretching out. Now I actually edited this move out of especially my kids' classes, because whenever I did this, they'd laugh. They're like, what is this? What are we doing this for? So it is kind of a warm-up first of all. Because when you go straight to, if you're doing punches, right, and you have to learn how to turn your waist, especially if you did like Hung Gar or karate where you're used to like not turning your waist, to go to turning your waist is difficult. Martially, I guess it doesn't really matter because obviously Hung Gar is its own system. It works. You could still punch like that. But if you want to do white crane, you got to turn your waist. And also, I feel like it feels better for me to turn. It's a different feeling doing 100 punches, relaxing like this, in terms of your health, in terms of your mind-body experience, and doing 100 punches like like both are good. I really like doing it like that when I was younger too. Whatever kind of other system you do, they all have a use, they all have a purpose, and they're all fun in their own way. But in terms of white crane, or my style of white crane, I really enjoy that feeling of just being loose and flowing and going with the turn of the body. And the first thing you need to do is to be able to just turn the waist. You'll see people who box, they teach them to jab, yeah, but they might start off just trying to get that motion down first. So this is the same thing. You're getting that motion down first. Turn your waist. The power coming from your stance and your waist. Alright, what about, can you use this technique in a fight? Yes, you can, because just like, say, in basketball, I was horrible at basketball, but one thing that stuck out, they said, oh, if you get the ball, you need to get people off of you, you hold the ball, and you swing your elbows, and they'll either move away from you or they'll get hit, maybe they'll call foul, whatever. I remember that part from being forced to play basketball because I couldn't, sports were required, but I did remember that part because I remember, oh, that's just like Shun Sun. So yes, you can use it, even this, in a fight, because you could strike with the elbow, going forward, hitting with this part. Muay Thai, they do a lot of that. You could do it coming back. They do that in a lot of self-defense classes. People are on you, swing, 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 swing. You can swing low, right, swing over here. You could come swinging down. You could swing up. You could do defensive moves, blocking, strike in. So you can use this to fight, but you can also just use it to relax, chill out. I'm getting a little bit of cardio.
And for break.
Yeah, for break. But if I do that slowly, what I just did, you can come over the top, right? You can come up. Basically, you're shooting pellet cups in. You can, in elbow form, circle, strike, circle, strike. These can block, you know. And you can hit that. You can have a strike come off of it, you know. Block, bang. Block, bang. Come up. Block. Like if the punch is coming, or just, you know, just throw it out there. Just in case, you could use it as a break. If the punch is coming, if you trap it here, maybe not break it, but also, or step back and pull as a throw.
Yeah.
There's a lot of applications to just this move, but I took it out because the kids were like, I kind of want any of my moves that I show to be like, immediately they know what it's for. Because why say, oh, you could do it like this, and they'll say, you can't really do that. Why have to get into that argument? So I took it out, but actually I realize now it's important because some of the kids are having trouble with being able to turn their waist. They have no problem just throwing the punch. They'll just go like this. Or they might be a little open, like, whoo, whoo, and they're open here. But when you turn, and then you pull back and replace it at the same time, you get that idea easily by not even moving you don't even move your hands because, okay, elbow is replaced by another elbow, is replaced by the other elbow.
Just like a punch.
Now yes, you're open here, but you can bob and weave, come in. So that's Shun San. Let's do our breaths to end this. I have to duck down, breathe in. Again. Let's do one more. And I have my green tea and my Asian pear. Alright. Like, subscribe, and ask questions, and I'll do videos for your questions.